We have all been there. It is Tucson a.m., the house is completely silent, and you are staring up at the ceiling doing the worst kind of mental math. You tell yourself, if I fall asleep right now, I can still get 4.5 hours. Then, half an hour later, the math changes to 4 hours. You are physically exhausted, your bones ache for rest, yet your mind is racing like a high-speed train. As we get a little older, slipping into a deep, peaceful slumber stops feeling like a natural reflex and starts feeling like a complicated puzzle. You might notice that your nights are becoming more fragmented. You wake up feeling like you ran a marathon instead of resting in bed. And throughout the day, that thick brain fog follows you around like a shadow. It is incredibly frustrating to feel wired at night and completely drained during the day. You might blame your mattress, your pillow, or even your age, but the truth is much deeper than the surface of your bed. Your body has simply lost its natural rhythm. Today we are going to look at exactly why your internal clock gets broken, and more importantly, how you can reset it naturally so you can fall asleep effortlessly night after night. To understand why you cannot fall asleep, you have to look at your brain like an old-school factory manager. This manager has one main job: to look for specific signals in the environment to know when to keep the assembly line running and when to power everything down for the night. For thousands of years, this system worked flawlessly. When the sun went down, the temperature dropped, and the world grew dark. The factory manager in your brain saw these signals and naturally started producing melatonin, your body's internal sleep signal. The machines would quiet down, your breathing would slow, and you would drift off safely. But in our modern world, we constantly lie to the factory manager. We keep the lights blazing late into the evening. We keep our home temperatures perfectly climate-controlled at all hours. We lie in bed stressing about tomorrow's obligations, which sends a signal of danger to the brain. When the manager senses bright light and high stress, it assumes there is a reason to stay awake. It thinks, we must be in danger, keep the engines running. This creates a terrible paradox. You get into bed desperate for rest, but because your body has not received the proper biological signals to shut down, your nervous system remains on high alert. And the harder you try to force yourself to sleep, the more anxious you become. That frustration acts like fuel on a fire, tricking your brain into thinking you need to stay awake even longer to handle an invisible threat. Your sleep cycle is not permanently broken. It is just deeply confused. The secret to falling asleep instantly is not about forcing your eyes shut. It is about speaking the right biological language to your brain, gently convincing that factory manager that the workday is truly over and it is finally safe to power down. So, how do we send the right signals to reset this internal clock? Here are 3 powerful, natural secrets that might help you reclaim your nights. First, use the core cooling effect. This sounds entirely counterintuitive, but taking a warm shower or bath about an hour before bed can work wonders. When you step out of the warm water into a cooler room, your core body temperature rapidly drops. This sudden drop in temperature perfectly mimics the natural chill of an evening sunset, which is a massive biological trigger that tells your brain it is time to sleep. Second, practice the mental offload. One of the biggest reasons we stay awake is because our brain is desperately trying to remember what we need to do tomorrow. To stop this, grab a piece of paper 2 hours before bed and write down everything on your mind. Your grocery list, the phone call you need to make, the bill you need to pay. By putting it on paper, you give your brain permission to stop holding on to that information. You are emptying the factory manager's desk for the night. Third, anchor your morning light. The secret to a good night's sleep actually starts the moment you wake up. Try to get natural sunlight into your eyes within the first 30 minutes of waking. This bright light hits a sensor in your eyes that starts a biological 14-hour countdown timer. It firmly tells your body, the day has started, which ensures that your body knows exactly when the day should end. These 3 habits are phenomenal for rebuilding your body's natural rhythm. However, if you have been struggling with a broken sleep cycle for years, your internal clock might be incredibly stubborn. Sometimes, the body needs an extra targeted push to truly reset. This is where a specific natural compound comes into play. Many people who struggle with fragmented sleep use a dedicated natural support solution to help calm their nervous system and gently guide their brain into that deep, restorative state. It acts as a powerful ally to accelerate the repair of your sleep cycle naturally, without the grogginess of harsh chemicals. If you want to know exactly what this natural solution is and how it could support your journey to perfect, unbroken sleep, You will find all the details in the first link in the description right below this video. That first link has the exact method many are using to finally fall asleep effortlessly and wake up with abundant energy. Restoring your sleep changes absolutely everything about how you feel during the day. If you found value in this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you content that supports your health and vitality. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.